Well, I think what one must be careful of is not painting yourself into a corner by saying my particular client in the future is going to look X, Y, or Z. One must have the ability to accommodate all clients. So if you are in the financial services industry, and particularly a firm like ourselves, when we say we focus on investment clients, we focus on commercial clients that take out commercial insurance, short-term insurance, life insurance, do stockbroking and share trading. And those clients can come out of a number of sectors. So we need to be able to position ourselves to accommodate any of those sectors. So whether it's a younger client that's typically already sort of technologically switched on, or an older client that's utilizing technology, but actually just utilizing technology to access their portfolio values. So not really accessing the firm on an interactive basis. So I think we need to be able to accommodate any of those clients, and we need to position ourselves accordingly. I think there are two bits of data. One there's big data, and then there's just a proliferation of data. What clients are basically faced with is this proliferation of data. So it's so much information which they have access to. And once again, it's spread across all the generations of clients. The challenge is, what can we do to help those clients make sense of all that data? Clients on their own, I think, are always going to be challenged to make sense of a lot of data. So with us having access to data, and that's typically where big data comes in, we have the access to be able to, or the ability to analyze that data, to typically understand clients. And the better you can understand clients, I think you have a much better ability to distribute advice. First and foremost, we're an advice firm, and we support that advice by appropriate financial products. So big data is going to give us the ability, us as a firm, the ability to ensure that we get the right advice and product to the client, but it also gives us the ability, technology gives us the ability to make sense of the proliferation of data and to be able to feed that. So my practice typically links into this ability to interact with clients because it makes sense of the data. I mean, it's actually just a data portal. So we collect data from, at this stage, 101 different vendors, product providers. It's a program or a process or a system that we're actually quite proud of. We developed it ourselves. So we have the ability to draw down that data into the My Practice. Some of the data we get on a daily basis, some is live, some monthly, to consolidate it into one single statement that you can either send to a client, so the advisor has the ability to add additional information, do a bit of interpretation, or by way of My PSG, which is our app, which links into My Practice. The client can access that data directly and get information on their insurance or investments or whatever they require that is with us. Well, let's first of all maybe just kick off and say, we've just spoken about the proliferation of data. So it's not just data; it's also information, and the media typically is sending information out into the wide world out there, and that information is going out in small bits. So I mean, we're talking Facebook, Twitter. I mean, I don't even know, all the different channels that this information is fed to clients. The more sophisticated investment client will probably be looking at something like Bloomberg's or the investment channels. So if we talk about has the easy money been made? So the clients are getting all of this information. I think the media is typically sensationalist. I mean, what makes somebody pick up a cell phone, a smartphone, or switch on his computer or his iPad to access the media and information. They're typically going to access the more sensationalist type of stuff. So that sensationalism, I think, is what's feeding client and customer, and I don't want to call it fears, but confidence. So it's either boosting or undermining confidence. So if one sort of goes back, and we can go back 8-9 years, everybody's been saying, but the easy money's been made because there's economic times are difficult, but are they really difficult? If you drill down and engage with clients and have enough touch points with clients, which aren't always face to face. I mean, it can be technology as well. I think there's a lot of easy money still to be made. It's definitely not done. First of all, I think the key is communicate. So you must communicate. A lot of guys, and I'm talking about financial advisors, when times get tough, and we typically are in a tough situation now, they tend to shy away from engaging with clients because the conversations with clients is a lot more difficult at this stage. I mean, clients are worried about the investments haven't been growing as quick as they've been growing in the past. Clients that are typically drawing income out of their investments, so no growth, and you get a withdrawal. I mean, they are actually eroding capital. So there are difficult conversations, but if you engage regularly with clients, and regularly can be on a face-to-face basis, maybe as much as once a year, but with technology, we have the ability to engage with the client on at least a monthly basis. And an informed client is typically a client that remains a lot more comfortable. The problem is when they're not informed, so we're not sending the information to them, that you start picking up client relationship problems.